Good morning. This is Vahil Vigil, Women's Empowerment Coach with Therapeutic Empowerment. And today we are starting the live portion for our 6 days of empowerment that I do in the Empower You community for women. What we are focusing on this week is going to be the 6 weeks to empowerment based on the journal Empowerment Prompts book, Not Without My Coffee. If you haven't picked up your copy yet, definitely send me a message so that I can get it to you. The first week is what is empowerment? Empowerment, the word, has been utilized quite a bit lately, and to so many of us, maybe we don't really think about what exactly that means. So, the first part of the book, which asks you to define what is empowerment? What is empowerment to you? Literally, it says empowerment to me is, and then you have a section to write your own responses. This section is really based on getting your understanding on what exactly it means to feel empowered, to feel like you are in charge and you are in control, and that you are owning your life and owning the decisions that you make and owning the decisions that you have made. To expand upon that, the next section asks you to talk about what are or who are 10 women that you think are empowered, because we're going to be exploring our thinking in how we define what we see as being an empowered woman. So the next section asks you to go ahead and write out who are the 10 women that pop off on the top of your head that you would say she is an empowered woman. So I want you to write those 10 women down. The next portion asks, here are 10 things that I can do to feel empowered myself. Based upon the women that you have just identified and based upon your own perceptions of what being an empowered woman looks like, write down the 10 things that you can do to feel empowered. First and foremost, what I like to tell my clients is that you can take charge of your day. You can take charge of your own personal, mental, physical health and wellness. And what are some of the 10 things that you can do to feel that way? First off, I always work with clients and tell them, take charge of your mornings. It is the booster to your day. That if you don't have a nice, solid morning plan scheduled out, then sometimes you can wake up frazzled. You don't really know what you need to do first. If you pre-plan that out, you know exactly what it looks like when you get up in the morning and you need to fix lunches and make breakfast and get your coffee and shower and get dressed and all of those things that you know you already need to do. Plan it out. Make sure you've got your clothes ready the night before. Make sure the lunches are as prepared as you would like them to be the night before. As well as your big cup of water right next to your bed, so as soon as you get up you can go ahead and hydrate. Take some time to meditate first thing in the morning. Take 3 to 5 minutes to be able to really sit with yourself and think about what you're going to be accomplishing during the day, what your tasks are, to get your mind set so that you are ready for success for that day and you are feeling empowered throughout your day. The next page I ask you to consider, based on the list of the 10 women that you listed out and the list of the 10 things that you can do to empower yourself. Now, how do you see those 10 women as having something that you may not? For example, let's say you place someone on your list of the 10 women that you see as being empowered. What is it about them that you identify as being powerful, and how can you relate to that? I ask you to consider, are those qualities something that you see in yourself, and what exactly are those qualities? This is where you're going to be really considering what you identify as being an empowered woman and how you see other women who are strong and who are leading empowered lives, what your perception is of the qualities that they may have that you can tie into qualities that you would like to have for yourself as well. That actually is day 4 for the week. as I spoke earlier, we were going to be going over this book review essentially to give you a sense of what the 6 weeks to empowerment via empowering journaling looks like to you. The next page for day 5, we talk about what is empowerment. I recognize that I absolutely feel stronger when I do these 5 things for myself. So list them out. I know that I feel more empowered when I am well prepared for the next day, when I get enough rest, when I take some time for myself to do some yoga stretches in the morning, to have a morning meditation, to remember that we do affirmations on the way to drop off my daughter at school every day. 5 things that you know that you want to have accomplished every single day, whether it's in the morning or during your lunch or throughout the day. Write those things down, and then also write about why when you accomplish those things, you feel stronger, you feel empowered, you feel like you are on top of your day. The day 6, I always include a free writing day in the Journal Prompts book. For this one, I ask, if you were to write a prompt just for today, what would that be? What would that look like? You don't have to respond to this prompt necessarily. Just think of something good for you to think about for the next month now that you've been guided for 5 days. So in and of itself, the Not Without My Coffee journaling prompts to empowerment book is a way to really get you thinking about what it is that you can identify initially as who is an empowered woman, what are those qualities that you deem as powerful, and how you can identify those qualities within yourself while you are already identifying them in other women. So the first 6 days of the 6 weeks to empowerment are really about defining for yourself and defining what you think being an empowered woman looks like. So then once we are able to really spend a day on each topic and writing it out, you can make this a part of your morning routine. Maybe one of the 5 things that you want to do is really spend 10 minutes in the morning to go ahead and fill out your page for the day and really get your journaling going. One of the recommendations that I give to my clients is, while you have your journal prompts book next to you, make sure you have your brand new journal that is blank pages through and through to be able to continue your thoughts from the journal prompts book to empowerment onto your own journal. And keep tabs on where your journal pages match up to the journal prompts in the book. Get colored sticky tabs so that you can go ahead and say, okay, Monday is the purple day. So you're going to stick purple in your writing journal, and you're going to stick a purple sticky on the day that is going to correlate back and forth, so that you know this is why you started writing that, because you were prompted to talk about women that you thought were empowered from your journal. So that about covers it for today. Each of these sessions are going to be very brief with me online, and I just wanted to get us going. You've had the first couple of days to look over your journal and to get comfortable and explore, and starting today, we do the work. So I really look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow, and looking forward to receiving your messages in regards to what you thought about the first day. So to go back, the first day is all about, the first week is all about what is empowerment. And your homework for today is to write a paragraph on what empowerment means to you. And I want you to start looking at making a list of 10 women who you feel are empowered people. And I want you to have that list ready for day 2 so that you can go ahead and start writing their names down and start considering what exactly are the qualities that they exude and exhibit that make you to identify them as an empowered woman. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Make sure you get lots of water, do some stretches while you're sitting at your desks, or make sure that you give yourself some time to reflect upon your day. This is a new journey, and when you're ready to book an appointment with me to work one-on-one so that we can really deep dive into what are some of the things that you want to accomplish and really start making a plan of action that you are ready, and I'm here for you. I'll post a link below so that you can go ahead and book your appointment. It's a free empowerment coaching session with me, 50 minutes, 50, so that we can really do a deep dive into what it is that you want to explore health-wise, mental health, physical health, goal setting, and planning. So have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.